Crypto ETFs are changing the game. XRP, Solana, and even Shiba Inu could see their biggest moves yet if this plays out. We might be entering the most explosive crypto bull run ever. From XRP's long-awaited ETF to Solana's 70% approval odds and the Shiba Inu Millionaires surge, there's a lot to break down today on alts and meme coins, so stay tuned.
Feeling that meme coin FOMO kick in, like you missed out on Doge and SHIB and watching Trump soar to number 2? Don't miss your next shot at flipping the script. Flapjacks is more than a meme. It's deflationary, sticky, and community built with utility. Don't wait for FOMO to set in. Stack your gains now at flapjacks.xyz.
Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, just covering a couple of the recent articles on Watcher Guru, specifically pointing at some top alts and speculation, of course, as always, because that's why we are in these crypto streets trying to make money and speculating and hoping to walk away with the bag versus losing the bag. So in this video, we're going to analyze the bold predictions on Solana and XRP, as well as some recent news on Shiba Inu heating up. So first and foremost, let's go to XRP. Now, I am not a big XRP holder. I wish I would have gotten into this earlier, but I thought that this was just another cult. I was not doing enough research, especially when they were getting drugged through the mud. There is definitely still some opportunity in this, but also remember that they kind of made this token out of thin air, and their big claim to fame is if they can kind of take over the financial sector. But there is a lot of money that the originators of XRP Ripple actually holding that token. So there's a lot of liquidity locked up with them, but they have big moves and expectations going forward. So there's still potential on the table. Now, in this particular article, they're talking about the SEC now has 240 days to decide on the XRP ETF. This comes just on the heels of Brazil approving the first Ripple ETF in world history. So Brazil now has an ETF, and supposedly now the US is looking at this. They've been looking at it, but the SEC now has 240 days to decide on the XRP based investment product following the publication of the 19B4 filings for 2 of the exchange traded funds and a new deadline issued. So the question arises is that, will this play out and get approved, or will the new SEC, more favorable crypto SEC, kick the can down the road like we've seen before? I would speculate that they would approve this. I don't actually know. This isn't in the World Liberty Fi token holdings. It's not something that we see in Trump's public wallets, but we do know Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, and other notable figures in the XRP Ripple company have been meeting with crypto regulators and administration and stuff like that, and they're still definitely pushing this forward. And now that the old SEC, the old guard, is out, I do believe they will actually see some positive headwind. And we also know that there's a lot of push for US-based tokens, and Trump's specific statement of making the US the crypto capital of the world. So I wouldn't bet against Ripple, let's put it that way. I'm not in it. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon because that's just FOMO kicking in, but not financial advice. I think it could be a solid play, and I think there's still plenty of upside. So in this post, they're talking about how to be a millionaire. Not really that important or realistic for most people, because XRP sitting at about $2.50, seeing a high of $3. So we're just talking about a 3 to 4x from here. But to be a millionaire on this, you got to put up $206,000. So that is not what the average investor reading this is looking for. There are some better opportunities out there for cryptos with 10 to 20x gains. But this could be one to just have in your portfolio as a blue chip play that I think over the long term we'll see some positive price action. Now moving over into Solana. Solana has now an ETF approval odds of 70%. That's by the Bloomberg analysts, giving it 70% chance of ETF approval this year. And I think that's up from what it was last year. Right now, it's sitting at around 160, 170. Let's check it. Yep, 172. And we do know this is one in the World Liberty Fi, as well as clearly the chain being endorsed with the Trump and Melania tokens, and it being the official meme chain of the entire crypto market. So there is definitely some positive sentiment and effects that will come into Solana, especially if there's an ETF. Now, what does that mean? Like, what could the price action see with that? I have no idea. I think Raoul Pal has it with like a 3 to 5x from here. CoinDex predicts a $300 SOL, which is not far off from its all-time high. Yeah, its previous all-time high was earlier this year in January at 294. So seeing a 300 is not that big of a jump from here. So if that be the case, like getting back to all-time highs, you still got a decent 50%, we'll call it 40% upside from Solana right now. And we just saw those highs earlier this year. And with an ETF approval, this could be definitely an opportunity to buy the rumor, sell the news. Again, I think there's still some solid 10x's, 20x's out there, but out of these two, I think they're solid blue chip plays personally. Raoul Pal's still big on it. And again, this is a US based token, and there's clearly interest, like I said, from the current administration. So why the hell not? Next up on the list and last is Shiba Inu. Now, this one has been around for quite some time. It is the official meme coin of, or the oldest, I don't know if it's the official, but the oldest on Ethereum, copied from Doge. And they're talking about there have been 358 new millionaires added this year. So blockchain data unveils how Shiba Inu tokens exceptional performance created 358 new millionaires this past year, transforming the Shiba Inu rich list. And I think in total, what was that number? The result ended up skyrocketing from a value of 589 and 947 in 12 months. This is the total number of Shiba Inu millionaires, and over the 10 million club is 559 69 address. So I don't follow SHIB, but I forgot one of the major companies, maybe it's AMC, it uses SHIB as a currency that they're willing to accept for exchange for goods, for movie tickets or something like that. So it's another one that this definitely catches people's attention because the low token value price, and it has been around for just under 5 years. I think its birthday is somewhere around, and it always manages to stay in like the top 20. So they have a strong community, and there's a lot of stuff being built on Shiba Inu. I can't say if it's a good entry price or whatever the case may be, but again, this is not one that I would count out. Where are we at? So it's up over the last year quite well, surprisingly. Are we back at those ranges? No, we're above that. So yep. So this area doesn't look too bad, just not glancing at the charts where we're at. Sitting at this 4 zeros and a 1. And we're still kind of right back there now. So that was last August time frame. So I don't think this is anything you'll see, like obviously like no ETF or any kind of official government adoption on this, but this is definitely one of those cryptos, just like Doge, that normies will come into and see, because that low token price makes people go like, hey, if I throw $100 at this, I get myself, what is that, 6.3 million SHIB. So people like that idea of having a bunch of tokens and then convincing themselves that if it goes to $1, I'll be a millionaire. We all know about market cap, but never underestimate the power of memes. So some top alts in here, including a meme coin, some plays, just making the news. You let me know what you guys think. Do you hold any of these in your portfolio? I do have a little bit of SHIB and of course Solana, but I don't have any XRP. And I'm not going to FOMO into any of these at this stage. Like, I got my bag already set up with the other alts that I picked. But this is for those people that, you know, if you're still sitting on the sidelines or you got new capital. So like your dollar cost averaging or putting in new capital each month or each week or whatever your paycheck allows, then you can use some of this information. That's whatever's trending, new information, X, or articles, like again, this one with XRP getting an ETF approval, all that kind of stuff can help you potentially decide if you're going to allocate towards another token, a small amount or something like that. So that's all I got. Hope that provides some clarity, some insight, and some potential ideas of what to do with your portfolio. If it did, smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.